Welcome to the Star Citizen Random Gameplay Show. We have some good content for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to the Star Citizen Random Gameplay Show. Today we're going to talk about the Cutter. It's an exploration one-person starter ship. So, without further ado, let's get started. First off, the Cutter, let's just take a quick look at it. As we walk around the front of it, we notice the two fog lights at the top, as you see, 1, 2. And then it also has a refueling port located on the front of the ship. So it's right there on the front, see, fuel pump, or fuel port as the game calls it, and then followed up by two size 2 guns on the bottom. Now, I do like what the Cutter looks like. I have a special paint variant on it, but it has a lot of different paints in game. And one of the main differences is the motor. It has a new motor, new Cutter engines. See, these engines have 3 booster layout as opposed to the single booster. It has even a nice new silhouette to complement this change. As we go around to the back of the ship, you can see it looks pretty much identical to the other Cutters, but it does have a fuel tank located on the top of it to give it extra range. This button right here, it brings the ramp down, and as the ramp comes down, we get a nice view of the ship. Now this ship has a lot in common with the other variants. They kind of look very similar. And as with the other variants, as soon as you go on the ship, the door to access the light and the entrance ramp is located right here. You can click the button, it'll close the door. We'll go over to the other side. As you can see, we have a list, some components here. I'm going to open up the shield component here to show you guys what it looks like. In the future, when we have ships that have been soft death, we can take these components out and we can hot swap them. So this is the back storage area. One thing I like about this ship is it has these little slide windows where you can look out and see if anybody's there. So moving on to the electrical part of the ship, this is where I think they're going to put engineering gameplay. When the ship is damaged, you're going to have to come into this room and replace the damaged circuitry. Now, we're going to move on to the interior. But first, these are the additional circuits that are hidden under here that I think are going to have that may be included in the gameplay as well. I just wanted to bring them up. So moving to the interior of the ship, at first, we have here a bed, a closet, a gun rack, and a bathroom. So first, we're going to talk about the closet. In the future, we're not going to be able to have an inventory everywhere. So you're going to have to use these items to retrieve certain armor to use your ship. So this is a wall that I thought they were going to make more of a panel with, but it's just the other side of the bathroom. So speaking of the bathroom, you come around this corner and you just press the button. Like all the buttons and panels, it has the light and open button feature as well. Like this panel too, it has the light and open feature as well. But the lights you can't really notice here unless you look down at the floor. So you look at the floor, you see the light turn on, you see the light turn off. In addition, this area has the gun rack I was mentioning before. And the table right here. Just for you to sit and have some meals, you can eat on the board to replenish your hunger and thirst. So this right here is where I think they're going to put the fire extinguisher for the fire game mechanics that are going to be implemented in the upcoming patches. And we finally made it to the cockpit. So the cockpit also has one additional gun rack, but it does look cosmetically different from the other variants. As you can see, there's some furniture, or not furniture, but luggage at the top there. They have the life support component and some, I guess these are like server interior components for the ship, but I don't think they're all interactive, or they plan to make them all interactive. Has a gun rack in here. It means that you can put a spare gun inside the pilot, right when you come out of the pilot seat. In the future, you won't be able to have all of your weapons on you, so you're going to have some of these weapons stored. So as soon as you stand up from piloting, it would be good to have a weapon in case someone's boarding your ship. Speaking of piloting, welcome to the the pilot seat of the ship. It's spacious, you know. It kind of lifts you into the pilot seat, so you can kind of like feel more in control of the ship. We're gonna do a not flight ready startup. So first, we're gonna power the ship on. Then we're turning the engines on. Also, there are a bunch of other buttons on this ship that we can just kind of go over them. So you have the engine button like we just went over before. You have the enable VTOL, the weapons off. Where's this is enable VTOL. We're just gonna click that on really quick. Open exterior. Enable cruise control. Engage aim assist, engage free gimbals. This is how you exit your seat. So there are a lot of free buttons here that you can access. Deploy. I'm not sure what we deploy. Maybe we'll find out in a later video. Let me know if you know what that deploy is in the comments below. And yeah, this is the new cutter variant. It's the exploration one. As you can see, it has a little the extra fuel tank on the top, and it looks like it's a pretty good starter ship. As always, thank you for watching. This has been a random gameplay episode of the new cutter variant. See you guys in the verse.